Greetings, my fellow normies. I am, this is a rumor. I know it's already came out as being confirmed and stuff, but Disney Plus is talking about rebooting Firefly. If you don't know what Firefly is, then you've been living under the sci-fi rock. So Disney announced a lot of their big plans for future in a huge investor presentation last week, but didn't announce them all. There's one property that's been hearing whispers about that they didn't get mentioned. The property is Firefly. The lack of announcement about it doesn't mean, however, that Disney isn't keen to do something with Joss Whedon's cult phenomenon. In fact, they're working on a new Firefly series for Disney Plus. There's also a comic book as well too, I believe. All that. It's kind of like a continuation in the comics of the original crew and their children, basically, I guess. I don't know, it just kind of sounds weird. Development on their Firefly reboot is in such an early stage, however, that they couldn't make any announcement about it during the past few weeks. But I will not doubt it because Disney needs they need proven properties. And now that they own Fox owned Firefly and putting on Disney Plus. So, I mean, it was only season one of Firefly. It was pretty good, um, and all that. If you haven't watched it, check it out and stuff. It's pretty good. As I stated, Disney acquired the rights to Firefly when their acquisition went through of Fox back in early 2019. But there was nothing about it going into theaters and all that stuff. But I say that Disney is going to really focus on their Disney Plus streaming since it we assume that the um, no one's going to be going back to theaters anytime soon. So, and all that. But yeah, there's not really a lot on this. Disney is in early developments in the Firefly reboot. The new show would start the story of Captain Mal Reynolds and his crew aboard Serenity over from scratch with an aim to make this long-running series on Disney Plus. There's a twist here, and the twist is that they see the show as ideal family-friendly programming for Disney Plus. My source tells me they're planning to target it more at PG adventure family audience and less at the sort of PG-13 dynamic the original Joss Whedon show went for. Now, I don't know what to think about that, but I think rebooting it is probably maybe the bad thing to do. I think maybe you should do more of a next generation instead of a reboot and stuff. I think reboots are cheesy and stuff, you know. I mean, look at Cobra Kai, for example. That's what, 30 years? They didn't reboot it. They continue the story and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to use the same actors and actresses and stuff like that to do this, you know? I'm so sick of these reboot bullshit that everything comes out with. So, but the shift in tone suggests a new version of Firefly might drop characters like Inara, who is basically a prostitute. Instead, I'll probably lean more into a fun adventure aspect of the universe's stories. Fans may initially be unhappy, but it's easy way to work it. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Inara's character was all right and stuff like that. The show was a little lost and stuff. It was a good sci-fi show. It was a good niche. I mean, we're talking, yeah, this is going back 2002 and stuff. So this is 18 years ago and all that. The show, aired and all that. But I would check it out and stuff if you're interested. Um, Other things have information They don't know if the original creator and writer Josh Whedon's going to be involved. He's in some turmoil right now with regards to Hollywood and stuff, and some sexual misconduct and conduct of mistreatment of actors and actresses on the set of Justice League and all that when he took over for Zack Snyder and all that. But I'm sure you can write it with some good sci-fi writers that know, you know, or whatever it is, you know. So. Um, Also, too, Disney not wanting to court the ear of outraged Twitter activists may simply be unwilling to have him involved in their brand. Like I stated, it could also end up that we won't want to be involved. He's been pretty against reviving Firefly. I don't not know why and stuff. Maybe because it's left such a sour taste in his mouth because it failed. You know, I don't know. But the original Firefly was canceled by Fox Television back in 2002. It only produced 14 episodes. The series would later get something a revival with the movie Serenity in 2005. Serenity was pretty good actually, that stuff and all that. It showed kind of like um, these what they call kind of like an enemy. It's called a Reaper and stuff like that. They're like ungodly men and stuff like that that eat flesh and all that stuff. So, um, but since then, the franchise has been dormant for some time, with the cast having moved on to other things. Disney Reboot could be just the things that fans want, but I don't know about rebooting it, to be honest. Like I said earlier, I am not a big fan of rebooting things. Um, I think that you should really honestly maybe just go next generation and stuff, which makes more sense and stuff like that. You could do 20 years in the future, 30 years in the future, where the verse is at, where things are at. Introduce a new ship, you know what I'm saying? Toy line, so on and so forth. So, you know. But yeah, I think that that's where things can be. Um, the show had a lot of very interesting concepts, like the fact that the verse is basically like an overabundance of Chinese and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of like it, you know, they went outward to colonize planets and make them into new Earths and stuff. Some of the inner planets are better than others, of course. Other the outer planets are worse off, stuff like that. In a lot of ways, it's a lot like Star Wars, you know, like the outer rim and the core. And so the core worlds have all the deposits, all the raw materials, you know, and so on and so forth. So um, it's very interesting. If you can catch it, I'm sure it will be on Disney Plus. I'm sure. I'm not sure though, but let me know what you think down below. Please like, subscribe, share, and I'll be talking to y'all later, my fellow normies. Take care. Bye.